I'm gonna let you guys in on a drill from the Adaptive Athlete. It's an exercise I used to do all the time. Still do it now just for maintenance when I feel like it. But this is one of like 30 videos of the drills that I have included in the Adaptive Athlete. And I just wanted to break it down and give you guys a little bit more insight as to what the program's about and some of my methodologies about. So in essence, I have the ball as a distractive but also intentive tool to focus on. Because why? Well, when we're doing a movement, we have like restrictions and holding patterns, and if we have the mental capacity to focus on them, we will. So that's why, for now, distractive tools help in some instances. It also helps you get more mobility because, again, you're not focusing. Like, for example, if someone's holding a squat and they're like, oh my God, it's so tiring. But if you have something to play around with, now all of a sudden it becomes a fun game and you don't notice as much, and then you get more results, more mobility. So in essence, this drill from the Adaptive Athlete is you're in as low as a squat as you can be in comfortably, and then you have a ball. With the ball, you're playing around with it, and the whole idea is you're just focusing on the ball, having fun, try to create a good spread on the floor, gather that motion data, that motion experience, that movement education, and be creative. And the whole idea is as you go along, you all of a sudden have more mobility because you're playing, you're having fun. You're focusing on the flow of things, right? Be more creative, playing games with yourself, doing what you can do. And the good thing about this is that when you're doing this drill, you're gonna keep your mobility because it's tuning into your subconscious. Most things are so front mind that it takes forever to get results, right? Like the whole thing of like it takes 10,000 reps to get results from something or like to master a skill. But when you're playing, you're harmonizing all aspects of the being. And you're distracting certain things and holding patterns so that you're removing limitations and obstacles internally, and then you have more ability to do things, right? So by playing, I'm keeping this. It's tuning in to my body being like, I like this mobility, this range, I need it. A variation for someone who can't get very low into a squat, also for those who've been paying attention, I started off in what position, right? I was pretty high by comparison, and then I started to open up and relax as things have gone on, so now I'm in a comfortable squat. Like I got shit from here if I wanted to. But for those who can't get that low into a squat, you can even start into a lean. Bend from the waist, a hinge, or a position from here, right? Almost like you're playing football or cleaning up the floor. And then as you get comfortable, you just sort of rest where you're at, right? Rest where you're at and slowly sink in to where you got deeper than you probably thought that you could. And then you get comfortable, and again, you're in the nice relaxed state of being, all right? No stress, no anxiety, all right? We ain't hating over here. And then you tune in and you feel comfortable, and it stays. It stays. It stays. Stays. And then you put in that old mental USB cartridge in, and you save your game so that you save your data, your movement experience that's been accumulated like it's a motion video game. This is the equilibrium experience. You save it so that we have it for next time, and then you can keep it and grow and build upon it. So that's an example of one of the drills from the Adaptive Athlete where I focus on things from mobility with the same idea to strength training, right, to athleticism. So basically like a full movement experience is contained within that, and this is one of the examples. So for those who have interest, holler at your boy. And for those who want to try this drill themselves, by all means, try it, right? Movement challenge, post it, tag me if you want. If not, play around with it behind the scenes and, see how it works for you. Thanks for watching.